All right, we're on S7E2 of Peep Show. The title of this is Man Jam.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what to expect, man. I just know that the last one was probably the most wholesome of all of the episodes, and that's not by much, you know.
No.
Definitely not the right word for it, but it's more wholesome than others.
Yeah, I would put it that way. And I'm like, they probably not going to do that again. So
Probably not.
I feel like we got the wholesome out of the way.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's just cringe going forward.
Yep, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah,
all the way. Yep.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it, mate.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, me and Hans in a band. First jam with the man feelings. Only thing is, why did I say I could play the sax? I can't play the sax. I bet I could manage a couple of toots. It's basically just a big metal kazoo. It's not fair. Anyone can bang shit. Give a chimpanzee a double espresso and you've got yourself a drummer. Got to enter the jam. Well, that was a disaster, but can't back down now.
Mate, can you stop jamming?
You can't stop someone from jamming. That's against jam law.
Dude, that's not jam. That's just total fucking marmalade.
I'm going to stop jamming now, but only because my jam is complete and I wish to have a cup of tea. Yeah, take that. Little do they know, I'm actually probably going to have a coffee.
Or because you suck.
Wow.
Ugh.
Nothing is worse than a horn player that does not know how to play the instrument.
Seriously. Even just stick to harmonica. The notes are like pretty much built into it there.
Yeah, right. So what is this? A jam band. So they went from they went from a band with no music to a band with maybe a song, right? Or a dance. I don't even know what. He's like the best band that had no music.
And I guess that's just the attitude of a lot of terrible bands, that you let them in because the guy is a friend of yours. He's funny or something like that. Not because he could play an instrument.
No.
And show up to practice on a regular basis. Or I'm not going to list out much of grievances because it would be an hour-long video. I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. But you, Daniel,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, God. Sax.
Got to have the equipment when the baby comes to stay. The empty buggy. I feel like a maniac who's just dumped his baby in the corner of JD Sports with a rusk and €10 taped to it.
I've been hanging out here quite a bit since I got made redundant.
It is cool. More like a honey trap for social retards. When the Normalo Nazis firebomb these places, the geek race will be wiped out forever. So what was the amazing Dobby news that you had to tell me in person?
Well, the news is, Mark.
Don't do the X Factor on me, Gerard.
Dobby's got a boyfriend.
Oh, God. Really?
His name's Simon, and he's younger, slimmer, better looking, and more fashionable than us.
I'm several social ranks your senior. That's the whole basis of our relationship, Gerard. So what's he like?
Graphic designer.
Oh, please. Hello, can I redesign your logo? Yes, that'll be £100,000 for a squiggle. Wish I was a graphic designer.
And he drives an Audi.
But of course, four-sprung dick Technic. Wish I had an Audi.
Maybe it's a good thing. A wake-up call. Maybe for guys like us, Dobby was always a pipe dream.
Don't pull me into your filthy bathwater. I'm a player.
You know, it may surprise you to know, but the truth is, until I was 26, I'd never been with a woman.
Yes, you do surprise me. You've been with a woman? Yeah, I guess over the years I've had a bit of a tough time with the ladies.
Really?
I've done some mad shit, though. I remember there was this one time at uni, and I was trying it on with this chick and getting nowhere, so I pulled the old palm reading routine. Physical contact. Ended up going back to her place.
Sweet. God, really?
Oh, then I talked to her all night about my mother's suspected infidelities until I started to cry. I've got a million stories like that.
Oh, wow.
God.
They've got Stalin.
What?
They haven't had Uncle Joe in for a while. It's nice detail.
The detail's not bad. Danger, Mark.
It's all right, Mark. They're not toys. They're just models of historical interest. Wow, look. FDR.
Right. God. Well, they're not really my thing, so...
If you bought FDR, we could get together and model Yalta.
Suppose if you were really keen. I do want the FDR doll, but is it crossing a line? Oh my God, my heart's racing. It's like when I bought my first 20-sided die. I'd like to buy an FDR doll, please.
Of course.
It's for my son. He's a big fan of the New Deal, so...
Just grab us a couple of Cybermen while you're up in your little stall there, will you, pal? They're not for playing with, obviously. No, just gonna keep them in mint condition in their boxes.
Of course you are, mate. We want
What the nerds will be nerds, man. But then again, go ahead.
No, it's just you know what hurts me is I see these old toys that I used to have in mint condition going for ridiculous money. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you never know, right? You never know. But at the same time, the toy's meant to be played with, man.
Right.
It's meant to be played with, not mint condition.
Not be a collector's item.
Ah, I'm not. I know there's a lot of people that collect. That is half of the passion, right?
Yeah,
It's
right.
collecting. But I can't. I could never get behind that. Seeing that now, I have maybe close to 1,000 Hot Wheels
Oh, yeah.
somewhere, just
Mhm.
strewn about the house, little
Yeah.
landmines. And I know that if I would have just kept some in boxes, that would probably be a good present for Alexander in the future.
Oh yeah, but again, they're meant to be played with, and
Yep.
hindsight's 2020 with a lot
Yep.
of these things. So they're meant to be enjoyed.
Yep.
But then again, if you hung on to a couple of them, you wouldn't need this channel. I
Very
still
true.
would.
Very true. Very true. Man. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but
nerds. Come on.
what is Mark talking about? He's probably making half the stuff up.
That's what I don't know. I don't believe anything Mark says right now. He is a desperate man. Always has been.
Mm-hmm. And let's be honest here, the whole ladies skill thing. He impregnated a woman. Is that not a skill in itself?
And he's talking to Dobby's ex-boyfriend.
You're seriously trying to impress him?
What's going on? I love it. It's a complete breakdown.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a complete breakdown. I can't believe they're still fucking unemployed. For time's sake, right? They just had the baby. And they had sex at basically the goodbye party for their company, right?
Mhm.
So in that span, it's already been 9 months, and they've 9 months. Let's say it's been a year since they've been employed properly. That's wild that they're
Yeah.
continuing with their lives.
Mark would come back and be like, she was early. It's been 7 months or something like that to try and
Yeah.
soften the blow.
Yes, you're right. That's a very Mark thing to do.
Still, long time being unemployed.
It is. That's crazy.
He's working at the Mexican restaurant,
I thought he would just did that.
or he quit, or I don't know. I can't.
I thought that went south when that whole thing with Johnson tanked.
You're right.
So I don't know what they're doing for work. I still don't know what Jez does. So, but Mark, I don't know what he does.
I don't know. Be characters on a British sitcom.
Pretty much.
I wanted to say thank you, Jez, for being there for Zara while I was unconscious.
Oh, no worries. How can I steal your girlfriend? How can I steal your girlfriend?
Tell you though, man, my pace of life, sometimes you need to pull a coma just to chow down on some serious chilling.
Word. I liked you a lot more when you were unconscious, Ben. That was a great look for you.
We want to show you our gratitude, Jez.
We want to make you an offer.
Threesome? Probably. God, it's like being offered a tiramisu and a dead kitten on the same plate.
Did Zara tell you about my website? It's a music portal. 5-figure hit rate. Hey, I must be doing something right.
Massive twat. Well, I've always believed the internet is actually going to be pretty big.
I could use someone to do website management.
I don't want a job.
I don't work there, but I'm around all the time, and it's like a little family.
I would like a job.
You'll be focused on keeping the portal ticking over, but you'll get a little pot for developing new artists.
I'd be head of the label.
I guess, Jazz, you'll be head of the label. Great, well...
This is brilliant. I could do the job, have an affair, juggle them both till it all blows up in my stupid face.
See?
Finally, they're like learning. They're getting it.
At least Jazz is. Mark, we'll see.
No, but Jazz, he's the king of affairs. The whole series started with an affair with the neighbor, right? And her husband.
Right.
Hey. Long time ago. That feels like years ago, dude.
Yeah. It's a long series.
God.
He's hit every branch on the way down. And sometimes you got to work out the kinks before something like this works for you.
Very true. Very true.
But then again, it's early.
And that time mark is very early. We are too
yeah.
early in the episode to even make a prediction. But he always seizes an opportunity, even when it's not there. So that's if there's any one of the two that's going to make it big or end up dying, it's probably Jez. Those are the ones that make it.
Exactly.
Yes, Shakira, I'm Jeremy, and you're actually very much too poppy for my taste, but if you suck this, I might put you out on my label.
Put FDR next to Stalin, like that, and I can put a Cyberman here.
What's that?
No, it's just Cyberman attacking Roosevelt.
I feel uneasy about the noises, Gerard. Anyway, would a Cyberman attack Roosevelt?
He's a Cyberman, Mark. He's devoid of all human emotion, concerned only with the preservation of his own race. Of course he'd attack Roosevelt.
Oh, hi, Jez.
Sorry to interrupt you playing, boys.
We're not. We're just arranging our model with some noises. Anyway, what are you doing back from your new job so early? Fired already?
I'm back so early because I have the coolest job in the world, and Ben is the coolest boss in the world. I asked him when I should come in tomorrow, and he said, whenever you can make it. His motto is, the work never starts.
That's his motto? What's his annual turnover?
Who gives a shit? We don't make money. Money makes us.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm going to light up a fatty and crack open my brand new Xbox. Good luck with the regression session.
Look, I'm sorry if in an infantilized world I've somehow ended up with the non-cool toys, but why exactly is arranging a model of the greatest liberal hero of the 20th century somehow less cool than pretending on a computer that you're a Russian pimp stealing imaginary cars?
I don't know, dude. I don't make the rules. Enjoy playing soldiers and wanking over Dobby on Facebook.
Oh, for God's sake, Jeremy, that's disgusting.
Did you ever actually...
Well, on occasion.
Corfu 06? It's cool, man. I've never actually gone that far myself, but everything's cool in Dobby Club.
Oh, we're the Dobby Club, or the Dobby Ring. Can two people be a ring?
That's so sad.
It's not something that's... We've seen Mark pretty low, but this is more of like, damn, dude. You need a welfare check. Not a money payout, but someone to check on your welfare to see, make sure you're still around tomorrow. I'm worried about you.
And Jez ain't going to be the one because his new job allows him to smoke up and play Xbox. So,
bro, I mean, oh, God. I can't wait. I want to let this whole episode cook before I put my foot in my mouth. Because we just said it's way too early.
It's too early.
In loco parentis, I am the last remaining contestant of The Apprentice. I am the home trained dentist.
Should we go and join the happy couple?
Why ever not? Relationship commandos, wreaking havoc behind enemy lines.
Hi guys, thanks for tipping us off about tonight. Mental.
Pleasure.
The band were incredible.
Yes, we saw you dancing.
Weren't they amazing?
Sorry, Dobbs, did you really? Thought we were dancing sarcastically.
Oh, no, that was my real dancing. Did you not like them?
That was your actual dancing.
Yes, it's funny, isn't it, when one half of a couple likes something but the other just doesn't get it.
Well, opposites attract.
The cracks are starting to show. The cracks are starting to show.
So listen, since you invited me out of the band, I've got this job.
We heard. It's great you can make it down. Bit of a weird one. We had to invite you out of the band.
X, is that a thing? Obviously, I've got this development pot.
So what, you might sign us? Like we even care.
Look, you're on my radar. I'm the emperor now. But the look's not really working for me.
What kind of look do you think we should go for?
What was I thinking?
Zoot suits.
Definitely zoot suits. And also the name, Man Feelings.
That's our USP. Because we're all men. And we have feelings. We're a group of men with feelings who play in a band. We're like the Chili Peppers. Or the... Can't think of another band full of dudes right now, but there was loads.
I was thinking something more distinctive.
Like what?
Danny Dyer's Chocolate Homunculus.
Danny Dyer's Chocolate Homunculus. Is it a deal breaker?
It could be a deal breaker. It's certainly a game changer. I sound so important. Suit yourselves, boys. I've got other fish to fry in my frying pan. Sweet exit line. Now, to find the exit, I can't really see a thing with these on. Oh, can I turn that into a little dance? No, play it cool.
Jess, look, if you sign us, I'll persuade them about the suits and go with the name. Deal?
There is one other thing. Your bongo guy, he sucks ass. You need a shit-hot bongista. And I think I know where to find one. You get me?
Nice work bringing up renewable energy, Gerard. Looks like they're having a full and frank discussion.
Simple bit of research. Someone's winning out of climate change. But listen, Mark, we ought to decide if it breaks down. Which of the Dobby Club gets first dibs on Dobbs?
Oh, right, yeah, boy. This is it. This is my Yalta. Dobby's Poland, I'm wily Stalin, outfoxing sickly FDR.
What say you to a coin toss?
Why not? Except, is FDR dead by Yalta? Gerard's Truman with the A-bomb. Relax, Mark. Not actually at Yalta.
Heads or tails?
Heads, obviously. If I win, I win. If I lose, I'll simply ignore it. Stalin's prerogative.
Heads. You win, Mark.
Too bad. Well, to this unshakable pact of brothers do we swear enduring honor. Yes?
What? Their game plan is to corrode the relationship from the outside, right? But they haven't thought about the outcome. And I'm like, get out of there, dude. But that's a common thing. That should be on a fucking shirt in the Peep Show store. It's like, get out of there.
Get out.
It's a trap.
Just does sound like most label execs. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They only just see numbers and go off of that. They don't know anything.
Nope, not at all. But he's playing the part very well.
He was meant for that kind of thing, honestly.
Yep. So I think this whole time on this show has been one of a label exec. Like, not knowing a damn thing about music, but pretending to know a damn thing about music. That's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dobby, where in cyberspace are you? No updates for 72 hours. Is this a bit like stalking? Stalking's a very loaded term. I prefer to think of it as extreme liking.
Oh, yeah.
Jez, it's 12 on a Saturday, and you're up. You've been out. Are you tripping?
Ben rang at 7. He wanted me to go into the office.
But I thought work never starts.
Well, apparently, work never starts, but work never stops.
Never stops?
He's got me by the Blackberries. Turning it off is a sackable offence. If I go to a funeral, I can switch it to vibrate.
Well, that's something.
Plus, it turns out the website, it's really mainly about the merch.
Merch?
Merchandise. Ben says, I'm all about the merch. Cut me and I bleed merch. I can't believe I had him at my mercy in the hospital and I let him go. If I'd known he was such an arsehole, I'd at least have given his tube a little waggle.
Murdering your enemies is quite a simple solution, which I guess is why in ethics and law it's so frowned upon.
He wasn't even there. It was just me and the servers. After a while, I started to pretend that I was a robot. And then I sort of couldn't remember whether I was a robot or not, so I had to get out of there. Anyway, I nicked you some manila envelopes, because I know you like to stockpile them and... Ooh, Mark, is that okay? By the shredder? Can babies go by shredders?
Yes, of course. Safest place for him. Stable temperature. Plus, if there was an earth tremor, which obviously there isn't going to be, he's got added protection.
Oh.
I've got him for the day. It's amazing, the bond. Earlier, I was changing him, and he pissed all over me. No ill feeling. Nothing.
Wow. Because you're pretty uptight. You hate people pissing on you.
Exactly. Plus, if you went for him now, I'd stab you.
Great, that's nice.
Stab you in the eyes.
Right, I get the picture.
Hey, watch this. Time me. Imagine the cushion is the baby. Do you see? If there was a bus coming, I could strip and fold this beauty in under 5 seconds.
Great. Tea? Of course he's happier with the kit. I bet he wishes the baby was a mortar round. Oh, no milk. Not black tea. I'm not some kind of monster. Hello? The human cow.
No.
Why not? Luxury milk. Lady milk. Because you deserve it.
Jeremy, come and look at this. You have to come and look at this now.
If it's another alleged error on Nikita Khrushchev's Wikipedia page, then I can't say I'm getting very worked up about it.
This was taken less than half an hour ago.
So?
Dobby's updated. She's not in a relationship, but she is at her bloody sister's birthday do with Gerard.
Right.
He's done the dirty on me, Jez. He's making a mockery of our Granita moment. He's blaring me.
You're no Brown, Mark. Your hands are made of flesh and blood.
Gordon Brown didn't actually have a metal fist. It was just...
No? I thought there was something wrong with his arm or his... Wasn't there?
Hold on. I didn't think we had any milk.
No, we do.
No, we definitely don't, because I couldn't have any Sultana Bran this morning. There's no milk in the fridge. Except... Oh!
Mark, relax.
This is Sophie's milk, isn't it?
Think of it as lady milk from the human cow.
Jeremy, it's one step away from cannibalism.
Oh, right. So it's weird to drink milk from someone but to drink milk from another species, some cow that you've never met, that's fine, is it?
Yes, it bloody well is.
Well, suit yourself. Luxury milk.
Oh, God.
Sweet.
Look, I've never had breast milk before.
Well, probably when you were a baby.
I was a baby, obviously. Every human being has breast milk, unless formula, but that's a whole other discussion. But I was breastfed, but I haven't had it since.
How would you?
I'm assuming that either Jez is a fucking freak or has the best poker face ever.
I just ew. Which is odd for us to say ew, because technically we drink out of we drink animal's milk, cow's milk. So it's like, but that's odd. That's odd. That's just odd. So I'm gonna leave it there. But that to me was disgusting. I'm like, no, dude.
Mm-hmm. You've been in proximity of it a lot sooner than I have been.
I'm just like, no, I'm not. No, couldn't. Nope. That is just specifically for baby. For the baby. That's it.
The only time I've seen it is a few episodes of Good Mythical Morning where they're doing like Willet mac and cheese, and the last one, usually it's a disgusting one at the end, and that was breast milk. And apparently it was disgusting.
Isn't it all breast milk? But all right,
technically,
that would wreck my mind and my innards if anyone told me they spiked my beverage with breast milk. I would have to immediate go home.
No wonders babies shit so much. It's because they're consuming breast milk.
Right. Very, very true. It's amazing how much they shit, but yeah.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Texted Ben, said I had to go to a funeral. Plus, I've got the squits, and you're locked in the bathroom having a breakdown. I threw a lot of shit at the wall, see what sticks.
Look at him. He's the worst kind of snake in the grass.
What a shit.
Obviously, I'd have betrayed him like that, but...
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Exactly, Jez, thank you. Oh my God, that's my idea. He's using my idea.
You taught him the palm, but I told you the palm.
He's juicing my balls. He's trying to screw her with my cock.
Shit. Ben 10, the bento box. Yes, I am still at the funeral.
Great. I've got a front row seat in the theatre of cruelty. Just watching them is making these normally delicious butterscotch treats turn to ash in my mouth.
That's the whole story.
I'm going in. Tony B. Liar can disregard the UN, but he can't disregard the Dobby Club.
Baby? That's just the baby, obviously, at the funeral with me. Don't worry, little one. She's in heaven. Your mummy's in heaven now. The baby doesn't have a clue what I'm on about. It's fine.
Mark, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the very same question, Judas.
Well, Dobby didn't have anyone to come to the party with her, so I volunteered.
How incredibly thoughtful. Brutus.
Yes, well...
You know very well that we had a deal. Can't think of another one. Double Judas.
Look, nothing's going on, all right? We're just having a drink.
I think you're doing a little more than that.
Oh, my God.
No doubt once you've finished these, and she's sufficiently high on E-numbers, you'll try and supply her with another pork product, whose name I don't think needs to be said out loud.
I'm sorry, Mark. I saw a window of opportunity, and I went for it. You'd have done the same.
Unlike you, Gerard, I'm a man of my word. The Dobby Club is officially dissolved.
What about the HMS Victory?
I shall be completing the HMS Victory without your assistance.
You can't handle the rigging on your own.
You had your chance to help me with that rigging, and you blew it.
I'm hoping people might affectionately call them the homunculi. I'm going to sign them tomorrow night after the gig. No need for you to come, dude. No, just check out the webpage. But ignore all the shitty comments. They're all made by the same 30 to 40 people, so they don't really count.
Mark? What the fuck?
Hello.
Where's Gerard?
Gerard had to go. He was taken ill.
What? Really? Is it serious?
A bit. But also, you needn't give it a second thought. The squits. No further details required. May I?
So, you just happened to be in Exham?
I was in the car. I'm on standby.
Standby?
As Gerard's replacement. It's cool. We look out for one another. Like me and Jez. He's right over there. So, if, God forbid, something should happen, he'll be there to replace me.
I have to say, I am mildly freaking my noggin right now.
Look, Dobby, the truth is, me and Gerard, we have a sort of a club about you.
A club?
It's not a real club. There's no clubhouse, and there's only two of us. It's more of a shared passion, if you will. It's quite sophisticated, like the Sunday Times Wine Club. But it's ironic, too, so not nailing this.
So Gerard's not ill, then?
No more than usual. He agreed to step aside, abort your date, and let me have a pop.
A pop?
Not a pop, a go, a turn. Really not nailing this at all. Excuse me. Hello, how are you? Hungry or another one of your dirty protests? Oh, no, you're good. Just a blanket. Of course. If you like, you can smell my baby. That new baby smell. It's amazing. It's like caramel and roses.
Total Emperor's new clothes. They smell of baby soap and very faintly of urine.
Nice.
The ultimate aphrodisiac. My son's like a huge oyster.
Look, the truth is, I came out here because I was insane with jealousy, and if that's freaky, then I'll just go. But the thing about driving for miles to spy on someone is that, if nothing else, it does sort of prove that you have quite strong feelings.
Me and Kerry once hitched to Carlisle just because they have this wicked big Halfords.
Look, if there's nothing happening with you and Gerard, does that actually mean that there's a position vacant as your boyfriend?
What an incredibly off-putting way of putting it. If I say yes, will you stop saying things which are turning my stomach?
Oh my God, I've won. I'm resigning from the FDR Cyberman conflict.
Good for him. Good for him, Mark.
Just like glaring red flags for Dobby. Dude, what are you doing?
Mark has zero riz.
Whatever the hell that means, Spence. I have no idea what you just said. We are too old to use that shit. We are too old.
Then again, I'm the only one of us that has a TikTok account.
This is very true. It's corrupting you, Spencer.
Actually, 4 TikTok accounts.
Oh my God.
Riz is confidence, how you present yourself. That's the Gen Z term for it.
Go fuck yourself, Gen Z.
But anyway, he has no game.
Got
Is that a better term for it?
Much better. It's English. I get it.
He's saying, anyway, the line of thought, the joke is gone now. Because
Oh, no, but still, the joke is the Riz. I'm done with the future. I've done my time. I'm exiting. But no, anyway, but I'm just saying, Dobby, what is she even doing? The amount of red flags she's just barreling through, she's acting very guyish right now.
Ignoring all of them.
That's what we do. That's what we fucking do.
Let's see how Jez handles this.
And you're sure these are zoot suits?
These are zoot suits.
I love them, obviously. It's just, I thought there'd be more.
We spent all yesterday going around 15 vintage clothing outfitters, spending 530 quid on zoot suits. These are definitely fucking zoot suits.
Great, I love them. So I got the, you still want to do the punk thing?
I only sign in blood.
Hey, Jez.
Zara, you came. In time to see me play.
You're playing?
Sure, I told you I was in a band.
But you told me you're a poet and then you couldn't find your exercise book, so... Wow, Jez, I love musicians.
Well, I'm a musician, so I guess you must love me. Is that a joke, or just a genuine wish with me laughing at the end?
Hey, Jez.
Great, Mr. Ben. The homunculi welcome you.
Need to talk business, babe. Get yourself a drink. Mine's a large one, as you fucking know.
So, I just wanted to flag up with you about the band. I'm going to be taking a much more hands-on role than your traditional exec. In fact...
Forget the band. I'm not signing these twats.
What?
I listened to the link. They're shit. And the branding. Do you even know what a homunculus is?
Isn't it a chick born with a dick?
It's one of those tiny humans mad scientists keep in jars. Who wants that on a baseball cap?
Moths?
Lose the arseholes.
Oh, fucking great. I've got to fire myself. I wonder how I'll take it. Very badly, I should imagine. Guys, so here's the thing.
I'm losing quite a bit here, so if we could just sign and break out the elastoplast.
Look, I've been thinking with my thinking cap, and basically, we're a great band, and obviously, I could sign us. Of course, I could sign us 1,000 times over. But are we hungry enough? Sure, we're hungry, but are we ravenous? Because firing them now, Ben.
You what? Bollocks. You don't fire us. We fire you. You're fired.
No, you're fired. All of us. We're fired, but we're all in this together against the fucking suits, who are me. So, fuck me. Why don't we show me what I'm missing and do the best gig of our lives?
Wow, this is it.
That's one of the greatest motivational speeches of all time.
That's right up there with, like, Gladiator. What? Oh, my God. I know it's a little bit early for me, and it's sleep deprivation at its finest, but still, that made no sense. It kind of, in just way, that was poetic. That was nice.
Dude,
it made no sense. Good.
It won't make probably would make less sense that Dobby is here with Mark.
That's how they travel. It's like the current gaggle fuckery of chaos. Everyone in that season somehow travels together.
Let's see this train wreck unfold.
The ultimate. I'm in a relationship with someone I really like. Something's obviously going to have to go wrong. I wonder what it's going to be. It's almost definitely going to be something I do. I need to watch myself like a hawk.
Hello, Broccoli. I have an announcement to make. Danny Dyer's chocolate homunculus is dead, but man feelings are back. You are witnesses at the rebirth of man feelings.
Is she thinking about her ex? Bet she bloody is. When she goes quiet, is she always thinking about him? You having a look there?
What? Yeah, just looking.
It's impossible to know what's going on in her head. And if I ask her, she doesn't necessarily have to tell the truth. So, come on, what are you thinking, Dobbs?
Oh, I wonder how long the cider craze is going to last.
Right, me too. Oh, sure. Why is she a separate entity? There should be a viewing platform to see into her brain. If only I could get her brain in a jar, or hook her up to electrodes. I need thermal imaging of her brain cortex and a lab to analyze it afterwards. Then I could finally relax.
Right, suited and booted. I'm just another band member running late because there was one last line of coke that needed snorting. Slide this up on here. That's right, honey. 1 foot in the band. I'm rejoining you by the power of standing right by you.
Sorry about this, everyone. I just want to clear something up. This is the band area. We are the band. This imaginary line at the edge of the stage is where the band ends. This man, he's not in the band. He's merely dressed like the band.
I hope me and you being an item doesn't ruin my friendship with Gerard.
Me too. That would be terrible. The ghost at the feast.
Oh,
Kill
there
you,
he
Gerard.
is.
Kill you till you're dead. Although there is something that I should probably tell you.
What?
I don't really want to say.
Go on, Mark.
Well, those core food pictures you've got on your profile, I think maybe you should take those down.
Corfu 06? Why?
Well, Gerard admitted that sometimes he looks at them and does a...
Oh!
I know. Never pick a fight with Stalin, Gerard. Uncle Joe don't play by your rules.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
All's well that ends well, right?
Not in this show.
No,
Not
hell
in
no.
this show. All's well that ends-ish.
Ends-ish.
Like, this show never ends. It just festers until the next one.
Yeah, it just fizzles down.
It's like a wound or like leprosy. Like, eventually it'll be the death of you, but it's just not yet. I don't know,
can't
man.
believe it, man. I can't believe it.
I don't know. Like, how do I feel about Jez? Like, so what? So technically, he has the job now. That I know I keep like bringing that back up, but it's like that's a big deal for me. I'm like, how do I relate? Like, these guys are essentially jobless.
Yeah.
And Jez right now is the only one with the job.
But barely.
But
like,
barely. He doesn't have a band or friends.
Yeah, and he's... Oh, my God.
But he has a job. Which means you're friendless. You've basically sold your soul to something you hate. Welcome to the American dream, Jez.
Yep.
You are living it abroad.
Yeah. Good job, Jez. Good job.
Oh, God, man.
What more can you say?
You can't do. We've said it all about this show. But like, it almost doesn't surprise me that it still surprises me.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the best way to put it.
How? Anyway.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Yeah. YouTube, somewhere around, subscribe, watch the other video. Patreon, thank you for keeping the lights on here.
Yes.
What should they do after this, Dan?
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
See y'all next time.
Later.